So what we have here is this first paper here. It looks very interesting. Multi-center evaluation of tissue classification by Maldi mass spec imaging. Aha. Tissue classification. So it looks like they're trying to translate tissue classifications into something that's readable by Maldi mass spec imaging. So they raster across the sample using Maldi, and they get a spectrum at each point in it. So so it's an evaluation type of paper. Doesn't look like they are necessarily quantifying across the surface of the sample, but very useful to be doing this. So very useful. The meaning of tissue classification will become clearer, in my opinion, and it'd be really awesome paper. Okay, so we have a nanopore sensor for multiplex detection of short polynucleotides based on length variable polyarginine conjugated peptide nucleic acids. So it's a sensor. They made a sensor, and the detection that they're going for is kind of a multiplex detection. Short polynucleotides based on a length variable. Very cool. So they must be, I guess they're conjugating it with arginine, and they're using that. They made a sensor that can detect short polynucleotides. I'm really curious as to what the importance of short polynucleotides are. Maybe that's the question. So this looks like really there's a lot of questions in here, and why they would conjugate with polyarginine. The thing that comes to my mind is that arginine has high nitrogen content, so it can be quite basic. I think. Okay, the next paper is site-specific fluorine-19 NMR method for detecting ARF6 GEF activity. Well, I don't know what ARF6 GEF activity is. I have no idea what that is. But it's a fluorine NMR method, and it's site-specific. So I don't know if that's an environmental site or kind of like a site on a surface of something. I'm not entirely sure. A lot of questions. I gotta love this italic toggle yes. I love it. So in vivo monitoring of hydrogen polysulfide via NIR excitable reversible fluorescent probe based on upconversion luminescence. Blah, blah, blah. So this is in vivo monitoring, first of all. So it's in living things. So it's monitoring in living things. And they're monitoring hydrogen polysulfide. I'm not even sure what that is. And I don't even know what its importance is in vivo. So polysulfide must be more than one sulfide ion, I guess, but that almost doesn't make sense, or why it would be that way. And they're using a near-infrared, excitable reversible fluorescent probe. So you can excite this probe using near-infrared, which probably makes it really amenable to in vivo monitoring, and then it will fluoresce. And the mechanism of that looks like it's upconversion luminescence resonance energy transfer. So they probably have like a fluorescent probe and then a energy transfer probe. Very cool. I need to look up though what hydrogen polysulfide is. An automatic microfluidic cell wash platform for purifying cells in suspension. Puriogen. So it's a cell wash platform. So it's for washing cells. Is that biological? Yeah, it looks like that. You got cell aggregates, and cells, single cell, and a 1 micrometer particle before wash and after wash. Very cool. So it looks like they got rid of cell aggregates in that wash, and they probably want to do that because cell aggregates might precipitate further aggregates in a microfluidic channel and block your microfluidic channel. That's what I'm thinking. So as it's an automatic cell wash process, that seems extremely useful for, you know, for the utility of microfluidic devices. Awesome. Insights into the enhanced photoelectrochemical performance through construction of the Z scheme and type 2 heterojunctions. This seems a bit cryptic in my opinion. Insights into the enhanced photoelectrochemical performance of, I don't know, to be honest. Charge separation, type 2 and Z scheme. There's a charge transfer path. Well, you know what? So heterojunctions. So this is like in fuel cells or something like that. We talk about heterojunctions and photoelectrochemical effects. This even though at first glance the title seems not as descriptive as it could be, this looks like a really interesting paper, and especially because it has insights. Construction of the Z scheme. I like where this paper's going. I really do. Awesome.